You can have it once we're back.
We're kind of talking over dialogue. I hope that's fine.
Sorry.
That's what the subtitles are for.
Well, it's still like new dialogue and voice acting.
Sorry, I'm on a delay, so I have no way of telling if I'm talking over something or not.
Well, it's mostly for Oblivious, who's not watching the stream at all.
Also true.
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job.
So that's what Materia looks like.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Oh man. I know exactly what's going to happen at the next Game's Done Quick. If Final Fantasy VII Remake shows up there. Orb.
Words to live by.
Yeah, oh god, no!
I won't do it on this stream.
You know how to use it.
Well.
You do know what I was, right?
What?
It was a running gag at several of the GDQs of anytime something around showed up, the crowd would just yell orb.
Oh, okay. I don't think I watched that one.
I think it was, what, AGDQ 2019? Like the January one?
Yeah, I missed that one.
AGDQ 2019, yeah.
Because the most recent one was Honk.
Yeah.
They do love their running gags.
Yeah, they sure do.
We still have Arby's.
Orb is a good word. It's like clam. It's a lot of fun to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave.
I don't know what it is
That
about
really
words
was
with
the
like
ride of a
hard
lifetime.
consonants and
Well, see you on the train.
like L's in there or N's. They're very...
Now, we can also equip the summoning materia.
You too can command a baby chicken.
Oh wait, you already got a summoning materia?
Because I pre-ordered the deluxe edition.
There we go.
So what would you guys want me to pick? The Carbuncle, the Cactuar, or the Chocobo Chick?
Well, the Cactuar is probably the funniest, but the Chocobo Chick actually looks like it's super helpful.
Yeah.
Because it's all
extra
elements.
for being brave. That might be based on the timer. Yeah, you might have a good point there, Neek. Alright, now we're starting to get into... Ooh, we got manual saves, too. Nice. As well as autosaves. Alright, saving game data. Here's a load from checkpoint. The materia show up in Cloud's sword, as suspected.
Nice, nice.
And now we get to walk around an environmental scene. Let's drink it in.
I should get something to drink, actually.
Actually, yeah, let's, I'm gonna let this play out while I get myself a drink. Be right back.
I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty. Wait! You can't see me!
Maybe if we get one of those, what the frack was it that Spud used to make something react to his dialogue, like the face...
Face rig.
Yeah. That, yes, thank you. It's like, what was the second word? My brain is failing.
Yeah, but how do you transfer that data to my stream?
Very carefully, I don't know.
It wouldn't be easy and hardly worth it.
No, definitely not worth it.
Well, I guess if you, like, use FaceRig as webcam data for Discord, and we had a Discord call, and I just window captured that. There we go.
That's already too much work.
Yeah, it's already too much work, yeah.
Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
There was a child with a backpack on, which leads me.
Really?
Yeah. Makes me curious as
Oh,
to
yeah.
why he was there with a backpack on.
School?
It
There's probably a school around here.
is it always night?
Oh,
That's
actually true. Why is he out this late with a backpack? Okay, I see what you're saying.
I am not confused by the concept of child with backpack in city. I am
Gotcha.
I am confused by the concept of child in backpack in city alone in the middle of the night.
the inflections indicated otherwise.
Apologies.
I mean,
It
don't
just
get me
sounded
wrong.
like, why does he have a backpack? I don't know what you're saying.
God.
To carry all the gil that he did from got from mugging this one guy.
Oh,
I don't like the fact that you could be right.
look at these high-vis Shinra security.
They, boy howdy, do those uniforms sure resemble a kind of, I don't know, maybe like a pilot in some sort of Star War?
Very much so.
Are you afraid of saying stormtrooper for copyright reasons?
Because it
No,
wasn't the stormtroopers.
he looks like a rebel. It looks like they look like a cross between stormtroopers and the rebel fighters.
Yeah.
Like if you mash them together. Also, that probably resulted in some deaths.
Yeah.
A burning building sets off a memory.
Holy crap! It's Lance Bass.
What?
I actually have no idea what popped up on the screen, so I don't know if that landed or not.
If you were shooting for the Lance Bass line as Sephiroth appeared, you got close.
Off by a few seconds.
Damn it! I thought I had it.
Very close.
It's just a little too early on that.
I almost did the same thing again.
I guess we're doing this now.
But then
Sephiroth is always beefier than I expect him to be.
Kinda, yeah. You'd think he's just like this slender, tall boy, but then is like, oh, you are actually kind of cut. Wait a minute.
You're kind of cut and you're like wider.
Really
than-
tall.
You're tall and somehow wide.
Yeah.
And it's not just the shoulder pads, although the shoulder pads definitely contribute.
Oh yeah. Without the shoulder pads, he'd be like 6 inches thinner.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is a Bishonen brick shithouse.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah. Which is bizarre.
Sometimes my brain nails it.
Come on.
I'm just gonna step
Don't.
away.
Don't run into the fire cloud while I'm controlling you. Stop wobbling.
You know what'd be great for a scene like this? Yakuza's follow button.
Maybe.
you're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own.
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the
Okay.
crowning moment of our time together. But that was
Okay.
then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
How are you not sweating, Sephiroth?
Were the planet to die. So many
Sephiroth
things
doesn't
were
sweat, he glows.
your hometown. so bright.
because of all the Mako.
The sound
Ah,
of her
fair enough.
voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel.
Wow, they are not wasting time.
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world. Which is
Deploying
why I
pandering
must
missile in 3,
this
2.
one favor.
We already fired it.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
It's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
Well, they're not waiting 2 discs to get deep into this now, so that's something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's better or worse. I think, well, I shouldn't say that.
I'm seeing
I don't
things.
know if I like
from
that
all the
choice,
Mako.
because there's something interesting about, like, gradual build-up.
Yeah, at least the reveal of the twist, yeah. But at the same time,
At the same time, the game is 20 years old.
yeah. And I think this is kind of an interesting way to build it up in a different direction,
Yeah.
while still kind of arriving at the same place.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see long term, I guess.
Well, it's not like there
And at
wasn't.
at the very least, to make sure that Sephiroth appears in
In disc 1.
in disc 1 or part 1.
Well, I mean, he still appeared in part.
Yeah, so does Red 13 in Midgar, for about the same amount of time.
I was trying to say disc 1 and part 1 at the same time, and it didn't work.
Part 1.
So I had to stop.
It is odd, but I think, in terms of like the major storytelling decision, I think I like it.
What a mess.
Ah,
Again, it's
you're going to your Yakuza hideout.
yeah,
Going down a back alley, climbing a ladder.
yep. I mean, there's a lot. I
Well,
imagine
no.
there's at least a couple of like city world building cues from Yakuza here.
Yeah, probably.
But it's not your Yakuza hideout because you don't own the bar.
True.
I just
Also-
actually before this, I actually got finished playing Judgment, the detective spin-off in the Yakuza extended cinematic universe,
How did that go?
alongside the Fist of the North Star adaptation.
True.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I was thinking of the mix thing.
Mix.
God, I love that so much.
Very good.
Honestly, like, I love the Yakuza formula a lot.
It's so good.
I really need to get around to
I
playing it.
always go for enough completion that I get to the Amon fight, and that's pretty good. Maybe don't go that way. There's a lot of soldiers there.
That's why I was giggling like an idiot during the cutscene, because when you mentioned the Yakuza thing, I kind of had my head poking around the corner in the hallway, and my brain immediately thought of that one joke about the, hey man, what do you see? Not a damn thing. Can we switch places?
Well, now I'm curious. Now that the game's finally out, surely I can find out who the cast is.
Oh yeah.
So, we've got Tyler Hoechlin as Sephiroth, Cody Christian as Cloud Strife, Britt Barron as Tifa, Matt Jones as Wedge, John DiMaggio's in it as Heidegger, Gideon
That makes
Emery,
way too much sense.
Erica Lindbeck as
You are
Jessie,
too weak to save
Fred
anyone.
Tadashiore as Don Corneo.
Not even yourself.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Oh
Are
man,
you okay?
I kind of can't wait to see that.
Hey, are you okay?
Brianna White is Aerith. Max Middleman is Red 13. Aaron Cottrell is Scarlet. John Eric Bentley is Barrett.
Here, this is for you.
Wait a minute.
Flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Is this who I think it is?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Sorry, I'm looking at I'm looking at John Eric Bentley's IMDb page.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer.
Ow.
In your case...
Stop hurting
It's on
yourself,
the
Oblivious.
I'm trying.
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
He was... Yeah, he's been in quite a few things that I
I'm
recognize.
involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sure you are.
how's it going, Dread?
So,
So
Decent.
keep your distance.
Peace.
wait.
The fun of being an essential
What we're
worker.
talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Relax.
It's a
No
party
one's going
now.
to attack
Yep.
you. I promise.
It's a midnight
Hey,
Final
the Mako
Fantasy
reactor
party.
just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self.
I mean, I don't have much of a choice. I'm off for the next 3 days.
Help me.
It's either this
All right.
or going to bed.
This is new. I'm digging it.
What are they?
Ghosts!
Drop your weapon!
If these are what I think they are, I don't know if this is gonna be something you dig.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Paint me a picture with your words.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
What if Dementors were made of wrinkly sacks?
Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, those are totally Dementors.
Right now!
That's what they look like, at least.
Yeah, Dementor raisins.
I mean, Dementors were already kind of raisiny, is kind of my point.
Yeah, but like not made of burlap.
Yeah, give me all those who fight Lunacies, please. All the time. Put them in every song. I already love the soundtrack to this, by the way.
Nice.
I already loved the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack without playing the game, and they just...
Well, that's because the arrangements are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the arrangements are still good, yeah.
Also, I had to look
like,
up what
but-
the hell
but
a
they-
Dementor was.
They said instead of making a one-to-one soundtrack replacement, what if we just like made dynamic soundtracks with the main leitmotifs and everything?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, dynamic soundtrack is the theme for this week between this and Spyro.
Not Spyro has it to kind of a smaller degree.
Yeah. Spyro has it in the same way like Banjo-Kazooie has it.
Whoa, sorry, excuse me, I have what now?
You obtained an orb of deadly dodge materia.
I get an attack with my dodge? Yes.
Of course.
Give me.
Somewhere out there, I have a friend of mine who's having that exact same reaction, and he doesn't know why.
Here we go.
Because I also have a friend who pre-ordered it, but fortunately, thanks to his back medication, he's currently asleep.
You're done.
Oh, missed. Alright. Those do not auto-lock on.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if, this will ever come out on Steam, because that's when I'm more likely to get it rather than,
Probably
buying
not.
a PS4.
Well, no, because I know that it's only a year exclusive for the PS4. So
Okay.
So they're not gonna pull a Bloodborne?
no, Square Enix has expressly said that this game would be available on multiple platforms. Just it's gonna have a PlayStation.
So when
exclusivity
it comes out on Steam, that means we're gonna have up to Part 2.
possibly.
Yeah, and they're not pulling a Borderlands 3 where it's like, oh yeah, it's on PC, but we're only gonna put it on to Epic Games Store after we've offered pre-orders on Steam.
I mean,
Whoa, what?
Basically, that's what happens. But from my understanding was, it was listed on Steam. You could pre-order it, and then they went out and said, "Oh yeah, we're going to Epic Games exclusive for a year."
Oh, okay. I see.
What a cat.
Yeah. I don't want to get into the things that make video games frustrating right now. It's late.
And then
Yeah, no, no, let's not.
But that said, I don't know if it's necessarily. I don't know that it's necessarily going to come to Steam. Because my thought is like, well, Kingdom Hearts didn't ever come to Steam. But then again, a lot of the Final Fantasy games have. So I don't know.
yeah, but it's one of those. How good is the transfer? Because like Chrono Trigger is on Steam, but it's the very shitty mobile port.
Yeah.
They've patched it a little bit since then.
Wait, hold on. Chrono
Also,
Trigger has a mobile port?
Also,
Yes.
I actually had an okay time on the mobile port. I'll tell you that. I recently replayed it.
On mobile?
Yeah, on mobile.
That's why. Sorry,
Congratulations, you played it for the intended platform.
that came out way snarkier than I intended. I apologize. I just meant like, yeah, playing it on its intended platform does, add to that.
Alright, that's fair.
I didn't mean it in the shitty way as I said it. I seriously apologize.
We know you did, we know you didn't, and that's why I'm laughing.
Okay, a lot of things are happening, and I need to focus.
It's the mole man.
It sure is.
All good.
See, now you got me picturing Cloud fighting a bunch of Monty mobiles.
I'm sure
I have a limit charged.
don't waste it on these shock troops. Use it on the helicopter.
I don't think I can target the helicopter.
Not yet.
You killed a helicopter with a sword. I didn't have a gun.
I mean, that's kind of a Raiden thing more than a Cloud thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sort of the Metal Gear Solid slice them up. Metal Gear Rising, I mean.
Well, it's that or drop kicking helicopters.
Yeah.
I miss
Rider kick.
I miss prototypes so much.
What was that, Obi?
Oh, yeah.
I said rider kick.
That's actually what I was gonna say.
Alright. Checking for goodies.
I was actually tempted to make a reference to Deno, but I didn't know if you guys would get it when I entered, so...
Oh, probably not.
Not at all.
I would have gotten it, but
Oh, I should probably have my minimap up. I've had it off this whole time.
yes, that would probably help.
But the rooftops look clear.
But speaking of, I actually did get the belt for 0-1.
Did I?
Nice.
Did I lose limit? I probably did. We'll see on the next battle. I didn't use my limit. We'll see if it pops back up or if I have to use it or lose it.
Of course, it's left in Houston, so I have to wait for it to arrive at some point because it wouldn't fit in my suitcases.
Yeah.
What I do have here is the Force Riser.
I just had a weird thought. I would really like to see a video game that, takes place in a city or whatever like this, and you know there's all these destructible box elements or whatever. But if you actually destroy them, after a while they stop showing up because people and you hear like the citizens talking about, yeah, some asshole keeps going around smashing all our boxes.
Ooh, I can add another materia.
So what you're saying is an anti-link.
Kinda, yeah.
There's materia links too. I'm deathly curious to know how those are going to work here.
In fascinating and exciting ways.
The spuddening intensifies.
Get that
But
crunch.
I will gladly go into that blind.
But yeah, I don't know. I just want to see. I think the way I would do it is in that game is you have to wait. But if you don't break any boxes in the early game, the boxes in the late game all have really good stuff in them.
Oh. No.
Not bad.
Goodness.
I don't think Spud can even right now.
He fought a riot soldier, which had a big old riot shield.
Oh.
Yeah, but it turns out the Punisher mode counter is really good, so.
I thought you were saying that in response to what Din was saying.
Oh no.
No, I said that in response to what Din was saying.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, no, punishing someone for getting all the boxes is like, remember, there was this treasure in the original Final Fantasy XII, where if you touched any of like 16 like treasure chests in the entire game, you couldn't get the ultimate spear.
That's true. I wouldn't do it, you know, to that extent. But you know, it'd just be the like trading.
Oh, yep, I did lose my limit. Yeah.
It's basically like, I think the way I would phrase it is
Like
more,
Final Fantasy VI?
No, I think the way I was thinking about it was more in terms of like, if you break the boxes early, you get early game stuff that'll help out. If you choose not to break the boxes, by the time you break them later in the game, you have stuff that is up, you know, leveled up with you, basically.
As opposed to that protect ring from earlier.
Yes, as opposed to that protect ring from earlier. Damn it! Waist high fences.
Not bad.
Clouds.
Oh, I'm
One
earning
weakness.
AP for my materia.
Nice.
Nothing in that direction.
Stands for action points.
Oh,
Actually, I think it's supposed to be ability points.
We'll call them A points.
A points. Got it. A points.
I didn't know that you could summon Smarty into the chat.
My question is, the riot troopers' weapons, are those supposed to be, you know, stun? Or is it like the
They look
like
like
an electrically
stun-
charged vibro weapon?
I have so many grenades. Let's use some.
They look like sort of stun baton type things.
True, yeah.
Again, that would be how the riot cops work.
How logical riot cops would work.
Ooh, that switch to Punisher and counter is very good.
Something American police commentary.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either right now.
No, let's try and think about good things, okay?
Much like One Piece, it's something I could talk about.
I won't.
Come on, hit me. Come on.
Maybe Jesse had a point
What?
in regards to Cloud having a masochism thing.
Oh yeah. Where do you think he gets the counter stance from?
I guess you don't keep the limit. I guess we answered that question.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there it goes. Got it right before the battle ended. Yeah, the shield boys make your sword bounce off.
Something working as intended in the Final Fantasy universe.
That's a rarity.
Alright. Honestly, having a real good time right now. Now that we're out of like tutorial zone and getting into just a combat gauntlet, I'm having a great time.
Having a good time, having a good time.
Don't stop me now.
I'm holding this sword. Stop. How much you want to bet Cloud is actually doing that? Like in his head?
He still has the flower. That's cute.
Yep, I got the flower.
I'm just impressed it stayed in this long.
Yeah, really.
Get rid of the riot troopers and have a good time. There we go. I'm having fun now.
Let's get this over with.
When you come out of Punisher mode, you do an attack, which isn't great when you're coming out of Punisher mode because you need to close in on an enemy, but hey. Important things to know. Oh, here comes some more riot soldiers. Alright.
Here we go.
Come on.
It's over. Any time now.
The Huntsman. We've got a mini-boss here.
Oh boy.
He's a super riot man.
Yeah.
His shield is red. I don't think that's in uniform. Shinra, arrest him! Bless you.
I see you.
I faced away from the mic, but I couldn't cover it in time.
Sneezing is hard, it's fine.
Okay. Summon gauge.
Ooh.
Ow. That hurt my joints. Shit.
Yeah, I hate when those kind of sneezes happen.
Okay. Fighting a formidable enemy. This...
He definitely seems formidable.
Yep. They actually put a real enemy in here.
Bring it.
And because we're getting hurt, our summon gauge is charging. Until...
Summon Garge.
Oh, I need an ATB before I can do that.
Let's do this.
Come on, alright, there we go. Chocobo check. Show me what you can do.
Duty calls.
And now it's here. Summons fight alongside you for a brief period, and the remaining time is indicated by their gauge.
Oh.
These beings have a will of their own and engage the enemy as they see fit. However, you can command them to unique unleash attacks by expending your party member's ATB. When the gauge is depleted, it will execute a final attack before heading out.
Try me.
So it's
Alright, Chocobo Chick. It's the Kingdom Hearts summon system,
Yeah.
yeah.
chicken arise. Arise, chicken. Thank you, Nick.
Alright, let's see if I can... What kind of summon abilities do you have? Choco Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Gust. Okay.
Makes it sound like a Pokemon.
It absolutely is.
Sorry. My brain just went to the dumb thing of the it's not Choco.
Alright.
It's not Choco. It's not Choco Fire. It's Choco Fire. Brought to you by Butterfinger.
No! No! Stop!
Well, I mean, we have to get Spud sponsorship in there somewhere.
And then there's Choco Flare. Here it goes.
See you soon.
And Cloud's just like, see you soon once it goes away. Arise, chicken.
That is really adorable.
That is extremely good.
So is it like the Chocobo with like halfway in an eggshell or something?
No, but it's
No,
it's a
it was a fluttering little chick.
yeah.
Aw.
Looks like almost crossed with the, what are they called? Ochokos
Yeah,
from
kinda.
Twilight Princess?
Oh, the I think they're just the Uku. 'Cause-
There we go. Finally. Could have done that better, but it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
This isn't Devil May Cry. You don't have to worry about a star rating.
Hey, I have to worry about style for me. Come on.
Sure.
I know that.
Oh, good. The Materia stay in through the cutscenes too.
Yeah, it's in-engine cutscenes, baby.
Yeah.
Kidding me? I didn't even hit the button.